Some of the most ambitious people aren't unmotivated, they're frustrated. They have goals, plans, and a clear vision of the life they want. They think deeply about their future, talk about improvement, and feel restless when they're not progressing. Yet somehow they delay, procrastinate, and keep telling themselves, "I will do it later." From the outside, it looks like laziness. Psychology says it's something very different. Reason number 1. Ambition creates mental overload. Highly ambitious people don't lack desire, they often have too much of it. Psychology shows that when the brain is flooded with big goals, long-term plans, and high expectations, it can trigger cognitive overload. The task starts to feel mentally heavy before it even begins. Instead of motivating action, ambition creates pressure. The brain responds by delaying, not because it doesn't care, but because starting feels overwhelming. Reason number 2, fear of wasted potential. Ambitious people are often deeply afraid of doing things the wrong way. Psychology links this to performance anxiety tied to self-identity. When goals feel important, every move feels permanent. This creates hesitation. Laziness becomes a protective pause, a way to avoid proving you're not as capable as you believe. Saying later feels safer than risking disappointment now. Reason number 3, dopamine gets stuck in planning mode. Psychology explains that imagining success releases dopamine almost as effectively as taking action. Ambitious people spend a lot of time thinking, researching, and visualizing outcomes. The brain feels productive without execution. Over time, this trains the mind to enjoy planning more than doing. What looks like laziness is often a dopamine imbalance, not a lack of discipline. Reason number 4, identity conflict between dreamer and doer. Many ambitious individuals see themselves as thinkers and visionaries. Repetitive or uncomfortable action feels beneath that identity. Psychology shows that when behavior clashes with self-image, resistance forms. The mind wants the result, but subconsciously rejects the process. Laziness appears when identity and effort are misaligned. Reason number 5, burnout before the work begins. Ambitious people often exhaust themselves mentally through self-pressure, comparison, and constant future thinking. Psychology calls this anticipatory burnout. Even without action, the nervous system feels drained. By the time work needs to start, the brain already wants relief. Procrastination becomes self-protection, not avoidance. So, being ambitious but stuck doesn't mean you're lazy, it means your mind is overloaded and misdirected. When you stop attacking yourself and start understanding how your brain works, action becomes lighter and more consistent. If this helped you see yourself more clearly, subscribe, because we break down the psychology behind mental blocks that ambitious people silently struggle with.